Hey, this is Hammer 357 Mag here. This is a VR to the California Prepper contest. Okay. In his contest, he'd like a VR showing your knife collection. So let's quickly run through the rules. You must be a sub, new or old. Okay, that qualifies me. I'm a new old sub or an old new sub or just an old sub. Anyway, you must be 18 or older. You must live in the lower 48 states. Okay, well, I qualify there. You must do a VR and attach it to this video, which is not my video, but his video, which makes it this video for him, but it's not this video for me. Anyway, I don't want to go into it. It's kind of an endless do loop there. Must have more videos than contest VRs. Well, I spent a half hour and did a relationship, and I got about 90% content, 10% VR, so I qualify. Must give 2 shout outs to 2 channels under 200 subs. Well, I looked at that, and so my 2 shout outs again, one will be AR-15 guy. Okay, you need to check out his channel. He talks a lot about the Constitution and AR-15s and guns in general. Then the next person is going to be Mr. UTub59, a really great guy, country boy. He does a lot of interesting things. He's always talking about real content, but he adds kind of a good comedy flavor to it. I think you'll really enjoy it. I enjoy watching this stuff. At the end of the day, it gives me a chuckle that somebody's able to make a little humor out of the mass stupidity going on in this world. And so he gets his point across, but makes it entertaining. So I really like watching this stuff. Disclaimer here, all rules and details may be subject to change without notice. In other words, the initiator of this contest can change things as he sees fit without needing consensus from those who are entering the contest. It says, I will, however, make up an update video if anything changes. All video responses must be received by midnight 4/1/13. So basically you have a couple of days of this month, which I think this is the 28th, so maybe it's the last day of the month, I don't know, I have trouble reading sometimes, and all next month, which is March, so on the 1st of April, which is April Fool's Day, so who knows what that really means. Anyway, what you got to do to enter? Do a video response showing your knife collection. Okay, that's not a problem. Narrow it down to your top 5 or so rules may vary. Okay, well, I'm going to invoke the or so because I don't have, with my collection, I can't get 5 top knives. It'd take me a month to figure out what those were. So, and it says here, give 2 shout outs to 2 channels under 200 subs, which I already did. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you my knives. Okay, this is my top fixed blade collection. This is a subset of them. Quickly we'll go from left to right, which is the Buck 119 US made, which I got in 2005. The next one is the SOG Northwest Ranger. The next knife is the Cold Steel Coban. Then in the middle is the Ontario RBS 7. Next to that is the Ontario Rack 1. Next to that is the BK2. Next one to that is the K-Bar fighting knife. It's the 7-inch Tanto point with serration. Next knife to that is the K-Bar Mark 1. So that is my top set of fixed blade knives. Okay, this is my folding knives, excluding Kershaw. First is the Ripple by CRKT. The next is the American Lawman. The next one is the Resilience. Next is the Benchmade Griptilian. Then we have the Ontario Rat 1. Then we have the Ontario Utilitac. Okay, here are my folders that are Kershaw. First one here is the Knockout. We got the Piston. Got the Junkyard Dog. We got the rack. We got my camo blur. Then we got my turbulence. We got the Kershaw swirl and the Kershaw Cairo. This is Hammer 357 Mag. I'd like to thank you for your time. Have a great day. Remember, long live rock and roll and the American dream.